Wilkie at the top of your screen. You got Tom down here on the pink 4-ball. And they're doing the double lag. So they hit the double lag. And Tom wins that one by about 3.5 diamonds. Wasn't prepared for that. Whenever I saw that ball rocket out of there, became apparent what I was watching. Having a little fun with it, guys. Got to have a little fun with it, right? You guys are watching the Maryland State 8-Ball Championship. You're listening to myself, Josh Setterfield, from the Billiard Sports Network. And we got Tom coming in with the first break of the set here. 9-ball falls down into the corner pocket. Looks like 5-ball treading towards the corner. We lost the 6-ball into the side pocket. So far he has one of each down. You have all the stripes sitting there looking like a practice drill there. It's one of those don't bump any balls practice drills. Welcome back, everybody. You might need to refresh the stream. So he's wasting no time here. These high balls are looking great for him. You got the 10-ball down there close to the 8, so that's most definitely going to be his key ball here. See him knocking these guys down pretty easy here. All right, so now he's going to need to make sure he comes out just enough. So he came out a little bit shorter than what I would have liked to come out here, because you don't want to have to turn this cue ball loose. Should be okay here. Should be able to just a little snap draw here. He decides to just go around the 1 like that play as well. Now he's definitely going to be drawing it back a little bit. And making it look easy. So Tom coming in, putting the first point on the board, wasting no time. He's going to take a 1-rack lead over Wilkie. Nice little break and run action. And it's going to be up to Wilkie to be able to return anything. So Shaun Wilkie plays out of this place very often. Plays in a lot of local tournaments here. A lot of people are going to have their money on Shaun to be taking down this event, but as me and my partner Lawson were talking about, you know, 8-ball bar box, anything can happen here. And Wilkie always rockets the break. Gets a couple balls to go down. Looks like he got 2 stripes down. He might even have access to this 9-ball here if he chooses to. But there's actually a few problems here because you have a couple solids that are blocking pockets for the stripes. The only problem you really have with the solid is going to be the 4-ball, which looks like if you get the right angle, it can go in the corner pocket on the top left of your screen as it lays now. So he's going to go ahead and elect to take solids here because of this. Three-ball doesn't really have a pocket, but I kind of feel like he can. He's going to go ahead and take the 1 into the 2 here. So depending on the angle, he might have the perfect angle to shoot to 7 and get behind this 3 to be able to play another combo into the same corner that he just did. Hope the stream's loading fine for everybody. We're trying something a little bit different with ending the stream in between each match just to make sure everything is loading nice and fresh for everybody. So you don't have to go anywhere. All you have to do is just refresh your feed. Everything should be good for you. So we didn't get all the way behind the 3, but we're still able to make it work here. So now he's gonna have to take a long shot on this 3 ball here because I don't think he wants to back cut this 5. Or does the 4 go by the 14? I was wondering that earlier, and it does. So that's perfect for him. So he's gonna leave the 3 as his key ball here just because. Got the 8 out here in the middle of the table now. Put a good stroke on that ball there. And Wilkie's doing what he has to do. Gets out of that rack, ties it up 1-1 here. For everybody who is just now tuning in, it will be alternating break, race to 6. Make sure you guys are sharing the live stream feed. Make sure everybody out there knows that we are live. And you have free HD coverage all weekend live from the Billiard Sports Network.
So you can see Turkey Tom pockets a ball here on the break. He's another guy when he's on the pool table. He's very animated. You can even tell kind of like when he's breaking. You know, he's a little wild. He does hit the ball, you know, fairly hard.
I can't tell if I'm having deja vu right now or if we had a similar conversation last time, but they call him Turkey Tom, right?
Yeah, Turkey, that's his name, Turkey Tom.
And I feel like the deja vu is whenever you say he plays a little wild, I'm like, well, he's a wild turkey.
Yeah, he's a wild turkey.
Oh, it's too funny. I couldn't stop it.
He's a wild turkey.
Once the thought crept in my head, it had to come out.
Yeah, I've had a couple. I've played turkey a couple times for the cheddar. I don't think he really wanted to bump the 15 in a way now, but it's fairly lined up, so he played a combo here.
Yeah, and that 15 is going to lay nice for him. All you had to do is not get trapped behind the 2 there, and you hit it full in the face, so that worked out good.
So now, really, he don't have to get perfect on his 9 anywhere. If he can just get out to open space to where he can see the 10 ball, then he can pocket the 10. It's in the pocket, so it's going to be a little bit easier. Oh, man, is he going to pocket it now? Oh, I didn't like that.
This might be disastrous.
That was wrong. It was a wrong shot there. He should have played the 15, come back out into the table, pocket the 10 ball, and try to get shape on the 9.
Yeah, use the 9 to get back down for the 8.
Yeah, he could get pocket the 9 in the corner, and you know, if he gets good on it, and just roll down for the 8. Or he could, if he got really good on it in the side, he could pocket the 9 in the side and come down for the 8. But he takes the 10, which is just definitely a wrong shot selection there. And you can just tell he's nestled up on the 9, doesn't have a shot, and he's playing Shaun Wilkie. So if he doesn't make a great shot here or leave Shaun snookered, you got to figure Shaun's going to get out. Look at that shot!
Wow.
Kicks the 15 ball in. almost scratches. And now he doesn't have a shot on the 9, so I'm not so sure Turkey's how proficient he is with a jump cue. So
We're about to find out.
yeah, I guess we'll see here.
You got danger of a scratch here.
The first time I've ever seen him pull it out. Yeah, so you can tell that's probably why. So he's going to give Shaun Wilkie ball in hand. Shaun's going to have to, now he's got the 6 and the 5 ball tied up, so.
That 5, yeah, that 5 should find the corner pocket pretty easy, though.
He'll either start with one of these balls or he'll start with a ball to just open that up. Yep, he's going to start with it. Now he'll be off to the races here. He'll leave his 3 ball down there to get to the 8. Smart shot. He's just got to roll up here. Oh, I guess straight in. Small angle, but he's pretty straight. He's got the wrong angle, really, on the 1 ball here. So he may draw this back, or he might just play a long shot on the 4. That's what he's going to do.
And there it is again. With the
yeah.
wide open table, you kind of feel too comfortable. You see the pattern, you rush it. You don't take your time like you do if you got to be precise.
But now he's got the wrong angle on the 4 ball here, so he's easily going to just punch this down. Oh, there, yeah, just a little punch shot there to come out and get shape on the 3. I could commentate Shaun's match in my sleep by now. So it's funny, we were talking about Kenny Ruttman's cue. So I found out, I was shocked. I thought he had a custom cue.
Is it Viking?
No, it's a Peach Hour.
Oh.
Yeah, he plays with a Peach Hour, so. And it's actually his girlfriend's cue, Sierra.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It looked custom. Certainly a nice cue.
So Wilkie in a position to start to create a little bit of a gap here between him and Tom. Takes that rack and he's breaking. We've had multiple runouts back to back. I feel like it's going to be one of those days.
Yeah, it was a little bit of costly mistake there by Tom, because not only did he leave himself snookered and then Shaun gets out, but now Shaun's going to be breaking, so he's going to have an opportunity here to extend his lead even further. Of course, as we've seen many times before, big thunderous break here by Shaun Wilkie. It's going to be another big one here. He just
Cue ball
smashes the rack.
Bounce back from the rack.
And he breaks dry.
Wow. Cue ball bounces back almost 4 or 5 diamonds away from the rack and just squats.
It's just such a big break. And I always question it a little bit, you know, like him and I have numerous conversations about, you know, taking a little bit off, you know, for the bar table, because he's so used to playing on 9-foots, and he refuses to take anything off. So, but usually he gets a nice, you know, he gets a spread, and he's really great at navigating through a rack. So, as a matter of fact, some of the hardest runouts I've ever seen are put on by Shaun Wilkie. So Turkey's going to elect to take the low balls here. Comes back here. He's got a shot here on the 4 ball. So this is where he's got to really start thinking about how he wants to get out from the rest of the balls, because he's going to have to roll this or just stop it or whatever. He's going to have to play the 7.
I feel like he let that cue ball go way further than
he
it
really
had
did.
to.
I mean, he could have just rolled that ball in, you know, unless he was planning on going off the top rail.
And we're back in trouble.
And here we go again. So you can just tell by him shooting that ball like that. That's a foul. He's calling a foul because he pushed through the 2 ball. He pushed through it. But he's telling Shaun it was a good shot. So, and nobody watched it. So Shaun is going to sit back down in his chair. Well, you can tell by when he just lengthened that shot out, and here he goes again.
Is the bank open?
Yeah, it looks like it.
You better come back around for the 8-ball and the.
Well, he might be able to hold it here. I don't know if the 8-ball goes by the 10. Well, you just. Oh, he missed it. And it's not going to matter anyways. He's going to let Shaun back at the table. But you could see where he was married up on that 2-ball, and he shot down into it. And because it was so close, Shaun was basically saying, like, you double hit it because there's no way that you couldn't double hit from the way that he was hitting the 2-ball. But because nobody watched it, he didn't have a choice, you know. Turkey said that he thought it was good, and so Shaun conceded. But you could see he got himself in trouble, and he's going to let Shaun back at the table. Good shot there by Shaun. Hits a lot of inside English. Just rolls it in. He's going to get a shot on the 9, so he'll bank the 9. He wants to come back just a little bit for the 14. So now he's on the right line here. So now he can just pocket the 14, and then he'll have the 10-ball in the corner pocket. So everything is just basically stop for him at that point. Man, he hits them good when they're wide open.
Yeah, he does.
Shaun Wilkie extends his lead 3-1 against Turkey Tom McGraw. Shaun has all his fans in the front row watching him.
Got a really good spread here. But we are dry. So really good spread and a dry break doesn't make for great results for the one who broke. So lots of options here. This 8-ball, what pockets does this 8-ball have?
Well, it's got the corner pocket if he gets the 4-ball out of the way there.
Yeah, it might have either corner pocket.
Yeah.
Might go by that 14 there as well, so. Let's see how Shaun tries to navigate this rack here.
Well, now he's going to have to, looks like he's going to have to play a combo here on the 3-ball. He's got to be careful though too, because the 3-ball is kind of close to the end rail there. You can see, so he doesn't want the 6-ball to roll to the opposite
like
rail,
bounce out a little, just like that.
Yeah, so that's what I was afraid of. So if the 3 was in the pocket straight on, he could have just slow rolled it in, but because of it, you could see that the 6-ball squirted over to the rail, and now he have to figure it out later. I don't want to do that. Man, he's getting. He actually might have an angle here to take the 6.
He's shaking his head right now.
Yeah, he knew he didn't. He just slid that ball like. He slid it there on that like that. It's not what he wanted to do. Now you think to yourself, maybe I don't want to move the 6 because it is blocking Tom's 15-ball. Doesn't look like he can pocket the 4-ball.
He's got a pretty gnarly safe he can play here because it's right
Yeah,
there on the
really
point.
can.
So.
He actually just go right into the backside of this 4 ball and just leave him right on it.
So he didn't get the result he really wanted there, but it's still. Actually, I don't know if that's really going to be effective for him at all because I think he's got this 13 out in the open right there. He might be able to shoot straight at that 13.
I think he's nestled behind part of the 4. So I don't think he can get to the 13 ball. The only shot he may have here is maybe the 10. Of course, he could see the 9.
Did he just call a 3-ball combo?
Yeah, he was trying to play the 5 ball into the 15 and pocket it in the side.
Well, look at this. Now Wilkie has a ball close to the 6 to be able to use as a breakout.
It's still not a great shot here in the 14, though. I mean, the 4 ball here, because he's got to get good position on the 7 to get him to the 5, so that he could break out the 6. So, and you can tell here, like, Shaun is in almost defensive mode here because his 4 ball is blocking the pocket, the bottom pocket, and then he's also got the 6 ball blocking the top pocket, keeping Tom from being able to make that 15 ball. So he's got to be real careful about what he does here. Now, if he can pocket this ball, which again is tough given where it sits, because you can't put any outside spin on that ball because it's going to throw it to the rail in the opposite direction. And he'd have to hit it either center ball English and hit it real thin, but then the ball goes back and forth, so he's not guaranteed to get the leave that he wants on the 7 ball. But we'll see what he does here. Yeah, so you can see center ball. He's just trying to make it and roll up. And he hit it good.
Yeah, so this should actually work out pretty okay for him here.
Yeah, so he can take, if he wants, if he's got the good angle on the 5, he could take the 5 now. If he's going to run into the 6, run into the 15 and get it out of the way.
Yeah, he needs to hit the 15 full enough that it can bank off that rail and roll out away from the 6. Where he's got his hand out right now, I feel like is the angle he feels like he needs. I feel like it's a little bit. If he cuts the 5 right now, he's hitting the 15 too thin. It'll just push it towards the 6. He needs to be a little bit straighter so he hits the 15 full, the way it banks out of the way for him.
Yeah, so while he was aiming up, if he takes the 7 now, he's only going to be drawing back like, 2 or 3 inches. So very, very touch and go shot there. But the good thing about him is that he's going to look at it, so he's going to decide to take it on now. He's just trying to figure out where it's going to go.
I did exactly what I felt like it was going to do, and he got double punished for it.
Yeah. He kicked it. He hit the 15 real thin.
He knew that was going to happen. He lined it up and everything. I'm really surprised he took that shot. Like, he knew that was going to happen.
Well, he's going to just try to just hit the 6 ball and leave the cue ball right behind it. So this will be a nice, slow, smooth shot. He hit it good.
Yeah, that's actually pretty solid here. Depending on him, I don't know if the 6 is going to take away the 14 in the side. No, it's not, unfortunately. But Tom still has a ball he has to figure out here.
Yeah, he's still going to have to get the 15 out of there. He didn't get a great roll off of that shot, so now he's going to be...
He actually has an angle here. If he wants to draw this, he can... He didn't put much on it.
Shot. So right now, you got to be thinking, Josh, he's going to leave the 11 ball in the pocket to break out the 15. That is a shot he's got to leave, the ball that he's got to leave there.
Makes the most sense to me.
So if it's me here, I'm probably going to take the 9. Oh, man. That is not what he wanted to do. He can still shoot the 13 ball here is what he's going to have to do.
Yeah, if he comes across 2 rails.
Yeah, you got to watch
banking it.
Oh, man, I don't like that at all.
Man, he is just...
And you can see where he just...
Well, good thing it didn't get all the way out there.
Oh, now he's going to leave a nice, easy, safe shot for Shaun. And Shaun will be able to open up the 6-ball. So definitely a mistake there by Turkey Tom. Wild Turkey Tom.
He's taking a couple wild shots, too. So I feel like he's living into his name right now.
Now he tries. He kicks it in. Great shot there by Turkey Tom. He's going to have one on the highlight reel.
He's like, I'm going to show you a wild turkey.
And look at that. I mean, Shaun left a little bit of distance. Oh, my God. He comes up really short here.
Here's the shot. Turns around, stretches it out.
He got really short here.
That was a must-make-it ball right there.
Yeah, I just didn't like how he played the ball before that.
Yeah, he definitely wanted another 6 inches out of that ball at least.
Because there's so many other pockets that he could have played in the side, or he could have come off the rail and come back and played in the bottom corner pockets. I mean, it's just.
Now, you actually have a little bit of experience with Tom. Do you feel like he's playing his normal speed, or do you feel like he rushed that?
He definitely rushed it, and you can see that he punched the other shot, which allowed him to get a bad position. The thing is a lot of times, and we see this kind of with the Russian as well, these guys are so used to gambling, and they play one way while they're gambling, and then they play a different way when it comes to a tournament. Now how that works, I don't know, because you figure there's definitely more pressure when you're playing for the money. And some of them just don't play the same way when it comes to tournament time. And Kenny will be the first one to tell you. He says, I don't play well in tournaments until we saw him play very well not too long ago on the 9-foot tables.
Well, I feel like one of the big benefits that I have to assume is out there whenever you're gambling is that you're getting your matches in back to back to back to back. You're not flipping tables and changing opponents and waiting hours in between sets that you're playing. So like, it's easy to kind of get in a groove and find it, and it's almost like you see players step into the tournament and they try to play loose so that they can find that groove. But then, if you're not in it, then you're getting catastrophic mistakes, like kind of like what we're seeing now, to where.
And this is kind of typical. So I played Tom, a few times. For me, I always know when he's playing. Man, huge break there by Shaun. Look at this. Anyways, back to Tom. Like, I know when I'm playing Tom that because he shoots so fast and loose, that I always feel like there's going to be an opportunity where he either snookers himself or he comes up short. Now, obviously, this is 8-ball, so it's a lot more, trying to be precise when you're coming with the shots. 9-ball, again, everything's wide open. I'd say he's definitely a better 9-ball player. So it's hard to really judge if he is playing his speed or not. But Shaun makes a great break. And everything wide open. So he'll just pocket this 12-ball up and come around. Wilkie.
It took no time at all.
On the hill first, he leads 5-1.
Good catch there, keeping us honest. So Tom's basically going to need a ton of favors from Shaun here, and he's going to have to play flawless if he has any chance of clawing his way out of the set here.
Yeah, I mean, I can't foresee it happening here, honestly. Menu.
Do you need a menu?
Yeah, I don't foresee Tom really getting any help here from Shaun. Shaun's going to get numerous breaks on the hill here, so Pun intended. I mean, obviously this break wasn't great here.
Here's the breakout.
Shaun's got to be careful of the 8-ball. I don't know. I don't think he left himself a shot here,
yeah.
Josh. Wow, that don't look good at all. I mean, can you play the 2? What's he trying to do here? You know, you play the 3-7 combo. That's no good.
Yeah, that's brutal.
You know, and I don't think you can see. You can't see the 4-ball, so it's not like he can try to go for a bank.
What's he eyeballing here?
I don't know. He's playing the 2. He's looking to play the 2 somewhere. I guess he's trying to see if it goes by the 13 ball.
He's trying to bank this too. He's trying to long rail bank this too.
Wow,
past
man, what a shot that would be.
Past the 12 ball.
I don't even know how that goes.
I wonder if he's doing that just so that he can leave the cue ball on that side of the table. Because if he leaves the cue ball rolled up close to the 12 ball here, it's going to be hard for him to take it. Well, actually, no, there's plenty enough space for that 11 ball to go in the corner pocket. So I'm not sure what his play is here. Looks like he's changing his mind a couple times. He just called 3 off the 7 ball in the corner pocket. That is what I think I heard.
Wow. Oh, maybe he's trying to make the 3 into the 7 and the 7 up there. I don't, because that's what it looks like he's lining up here. He's gonna try to bank. Yeah, he tried to bank the 7 ball up there. Got it going that way.
Yeah, I think that was just a contain the cue ball shot. Like, hey, if it goes, awesome. But I'm really just trying to leave the cue ball down here below your ball so you don't really have a good shot. And him banking his ball up there, I think he was kind of banking on blocking that 12 ball as well. And Turkey's coming right out of the gate with another bank shot here. Drills it, though.
Turkey's going to let Shaun back at the table.
Vinny C in the chat wants to know, are jumps allowed? Yes, sir, they absolutely are.
Shot here for Shaun. Cue ball on the rail.
Shaun looks like he's ready to tackle this shot here. You see him taking a couple of practice strokes.
He's got to hit this firm a little bit because he wants to make sure that he doesn't, you know, he's going to be going in the opposite direction here. So, good shot. Look at this.
That was beautiful. This is going to turn out great.
Yeah. Now he's just got to be able to get back for the 8 ball. So, if he wants to, he probably wants to roll. Well, he's got a couple different options. He probably just wants to roll this 3 ball. Yeah, just roll the cue ball forward a little bit and give himself an angle, and then he'll be looking to pocket the 4 and draw the cue ball right to the 15 ball. Oh, no, he went around.
I was wondering if he was going to come around or not. Look at that speed.
Oh, the speed was perfect.
Wow, how'd he hit it?
Yeah, now he's jacked up and just roll this.
Beautiful.
Wow. Good shot there by Mr. Shaun Wilkie.
Shaun takes the match. 6-1.